The calendar shows we're at a key moment in the changing of the seasons. An old Irish holiday signals the waning days of winter already. And it's reason to celebrate, at least for one Provo family. I'm joined by Natalie Burton, who is a mom and business owner and fabric artist. Okay, I gotta say, I Googled it. First day of spring. It's not until March 20th.
You're
so
right.
Tell me what's going on with this Irish holiday, and what is this?
Absolutely, it's called Imbolc, and it marks the midpoint between the winter solstice and the spring equinox. So it means we are halfway there. We're gonna make it, and it's a really cozy holiday that celebrates the fact that yes, it is still cold, it's still frozen outside, but there is life stirring underneath, and there's that spark of hope still happening.
Well, that's so beautifully said. I love that. How do you make it a tradition in your home then?
We love to do things like plant seeds. We usually will plant some grass seed or wheatgrass and put candles in the dirt to symbolize the earth warming up, and the kids will think of a intention or a wish or a hope they have for the coming days, and then as they watch the seeds grow, they can think of those intentions growing as well. And the candle represents the light coming back, the days are getting longer. And another thing that's fun is even basic things like spring cleaning work into this holiday, because it's cleaning out that winter energy and getting refreshed for spring.
I'm feeling better about winter that we're still in already.
Absolutely.
This is really neat. How can we translate that creatively?
Absolutely. So sheep are a symbol of Imbolc, because think of the coziness of wool, but also the spring symbol of the newborn lambs. So it's a really fun craft to use this time of year. I love decorating with it. These wool dryer balls even I love having out in my home because of that cozy feel that helps me feel more hopeful about winter.
Yeah, okay, inspire me with a few ideas. Let's start down here with these wool balls.
Okay, so everything that we're making today is made from an old wool sweater. So I have an example here of my favorite sweater.
Not your daughter's.
Which is no longer my favorite sweater because it went through the dryer.
Oh no.
Sometimes when these items are not usable anymore, I really love to give them a new life and upcycle them into something useful. So these wool dryer balls, I don't know if you use dryer balls at your house.
Well, I'm going to now. We were talking about them.
For breaking up the laundry in the dryer so that the air circulates better and it dries more efficiently.
All right, so we could all use some of these, and maybe we have a sweater like that. How are we using that sweater? I'm seeing a lot of scraps. What am I going to do with these?
Absolutely. So we're going to cut apart the sweater. You have ribbing and seams. You have the regular pieces. You're going to cut out 4 of these little football shapes with the snipped ends. And then
just freehand them, or do you use something like to trace it or anything?
I've made my own pattern piece. You can kind of take any ball pattern that you find online for a soft ball and shrink it.
Okay. All right.
But I use the seams to just kind of wind and wind.
Oh, and kind of like you're winding up yarn or something.
Yep, and you're just making a tight core, a really dense tight core. And if you see, here, I'm going to let you give it a try.
Let me do this.
This ribbing will stretch really well and help to smooth it out. So we go from lots of scraps to a really nice tidy core.
Oh, okay,
like
so this is what mine's supposed to look like when I'm done.
And you'll wrap more scraps, more of those strips.
How do you like keep this together then?
I tack it with a few little stitches. Or sometimes it'll just hold and I just shove it in the cover and we're all good.
All right, so this is the cover now.
This is the cover, those pieces sewn together. You sew 2 together, and then
just on the edges here, and then the other edge, and then the half.
Drop it all over the place.
Okay.
And then you leave an opening to turn it, and you slip this right inside.
Oh, look at that.
My kids even love playing with these. They have a little bounce to them because of the
Well, and because they're soft, I'm okay. Maybe we throw those in the house
It's my
a little
favorite
bit.
part about them. They are such a safe way for my kids to roll things around, toss them to each other. I'm not even mad about it.
Okay, I feel like I could do that. I could do that. So describe this one to me.
Okay.
We've got some soap. What do we have going here?
Felted soap is fantastic. So
why?
It is
Why do we love that?
Feel how soft it is. It's a little gentle exfoliation. You keep that cover on while you use the soap.
Oh.
It helps your soap last longer. My favorite thing for my kids, it doesn't slip out of their hand.
Oh, brilliant.
Yep,
so
it's
many
not
uses
sliding
for
all
this.
over the sink. Wool felts naturally. That's why my sweater got so tiny over there, because when heat and friction and water are added, it shrinks down. So as this continues to be used, it shrinks down and matches the soap.
I didn't even think about that, but that's brilliant. Okay, you are so creative, clearly. Where can we follow along, learn about your business, and more ideas like this?
You can find me at Making Space Thrift on all social media, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok.
Oh my goodness, all right. Thank you for these great ideas to think about.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it.